Hello, my gumdrops. Welcome back to day 4 of 100 days of drawing. Go ahead and get your sketchbook and your iPad and draw along with me. Today's prompt is to draw your favorite holiday. I decided to do National Cartoon Day. And to tell you the gospel truth, I don't even know if that's a real holiday. I just wanted the excuse to draw one of my favorite cartoons, which is Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I really wanted for this sketch to really just focus on line art. I have a couple tips I want to give you on how to have some really good lines. And tip number 1 is to have variation in line weight. So what that means is you want really thin lines and you want really skinny lines. And this helps whatever you're drawing have depth, makes it a little bit more realistic and not as flat. So if you're practicing with me, try and do some lines that are really skinny, some that are really thick, and lines that are in between. It's okay if it's messy. I think my sketch is a little messy today, but we're all learning, so it's okay. Tip number 2 is to try and draw with a continuous line. Now I really struggle with this because I have a very scratchy type of drawing style, so it's hard for me to draw one continuous line. But this really helps with the flow of the drawing, helps with more precision, and it definitely doesn't take as much time. If you keep going back and drawing over the same spot, that just takes up a lot of time. So definitely try to draw with continuous line. Very be confident with your strokes. That's definitely something I struggle with, but you can see right now, I just went over that 1,000 times. But try and just go from the top all the way to the bottom. Be really confident and steady with your strokes and your line art. So those are just some tips for today. One last one. As you can see, you can also add depth by doing a hatching technique. I really like that. I just like the way that it looks, so you can definitely try that too. Appa. Let's talk about Appa. I need everybody to give Appa his flowers. I need everybody to give Appa his respect, because he carried the team on his back, literally. And I always hear people talk about, I love Aang, I love Katara, I love Toph, I love, Zuko. But I never hear anyone speak about Appa. The Fire Lord would have taken over the world if it wasn't for Appa. Let's be real. Let's be honest. No back talk. There is no back talk on this subject. Because I'm telling the truth. I just want Appa to feel loved the way the other characters are. That's why I really wanted to draw him today. Because I know everybody plays a role within a storyline. I understand that. But Appa and Sokka were the foundation. Be honest with yourself. If we took out Sokka and Appa, what was Katara and Aang gonna do? You don't know. Silence. Because you don't know. There is no answer. Sokka had great time management skills. He was a planner. He was a warrior. He could, navigate and travel. If it wasn't for Sokka, everyone would have been dead. And I don't think people want to say that. Because, Aang is the hero. And Aang played his part. He did what he had to do. But Appa and Sokka, I'm going to give them a round of applause. Because they deserve it. And plus, Appa's really cute. Who doesn't love him? So the next part, wow, this sounds really scripted. I'm not trying to sound scripted, but the next part is I really wanted to I kind of wanted to talk about my brothers and sisters. I have 6 brothers and sisters, and I wanted to see like what element they would have based off of their personalities. So hopefully I'm gonna put a picture in here. Hopefully I put a picture in here. I'm not gonna go in any particular order. That's just too much. But my sister, Davine, hands down would be an earthbender. You want to know why? Because she holds it down. She carries the family on her back. She's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Clear-minded. So she doesn't really get driven by her emotions as much as me. So she's able to like definitely make decisions really well. Just very solid. She's just solid. Like nothing is knocking her down. And I definitely think as an earthbender, you definitely kind of have to have that mentality. Like you just can't be knocked down. You're earth. Come on, let's be real. The next person is Coulter. Coulter would be an air nomad. He would be an airbender. Come on. If my family's watching this, this is true. He definitely has like a very strong moral compass, peace, I would say, prayer, like meditation, very calm, doesn't get too like frustrated or angry about anything. So that is him. That is him, hands down. Very wise. I think Aang would always have his little sayings that the monks would say. So that one is the most fitting. I think Coulter's was like the easiest one for me to figure out. I just knew. Colin is the closest to me in age, and he would be a firebender. And I only say that is because he never wants to give me hugs. I love hugs. I love giving hugs. I love receiving hugs. And he never wants to have hugs. And I'm just like, what is going on with you? What? Okay, that's honestly, that's another talk show. But he's definitely a fire. He would be a firebender. Now, the other ones that I really struggled with was Kyle, Kayla, and Capri. I think Kayla would be earth because she's definitely like a very a go-getter. If she puts her mind to something, she's gonna do it. She's very solid in that way. So she would definitely, I could see her being an earthbender. Capri and Kyle. Kyle will be water. I don't even have to say anything about that. Crying all the time. Let me stop. Yeah, definitely crying all the time. And Capri, I struggle with Capri because I could definitely see Capri as a firebender because she's very like sweet, but she can be very fiery. She can be hot, spicy. And the last person, but not least, is me, Dara, your hostess of the day. I think I would be an air. No. I think I would be water, a water bender. I just think that is just fitting for me. Because I can be a little emotional at times. I mean, I do cry once a day, but who doesn't? Come on, let's be real. All right, everybody, I think I'm done talking. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop out of this video. You already know what I'm gonna say. You can follow me on Instagram and the TikTok at Life a Gun. And I'll see you in our next video. Bye.